It is, man. There's questions, and they are going to have to get asked, man. Hold on, real quick. Let me turn this down. Come here, real quick. Come here. Let me holler at you. Are teachers just like this grooming your little girls in class? Is they recruiting for the LGBT team? Is it okay for females to recruit other females in school or class? Where's the LGBT at? Where they did to condemn this behavior?
Turning them into race soldiers,
Yeah.
fembots for white supremacy.
Very good questions. We'll be right back on the Keep It P podcast.
Music TV. Music TV.
Boom, 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 boom. All right. Wow. See my little thing moving. That was kind of weird. Anyway, this is the Keep It P podcast where we take news, situations, everyday occurrences, and indeed we show how one could have and could not have been keeping it P. And I ain't trying to tell you what to think. I'm trying to show you how to think. That's the reason why I bust down the articles the way that I do, man. Now let's get this little scum biggity bizag on here. Hey, scumbag lady, what you doing with them cheering?
Mm.
It's a married Pence married. There goes there goes the sanctity of marriage right there, right out the door. And it's a married Pennsylvania high school choir director was arrested for sexual relationship with a female student after her irate husband alerted administrators, according to reports. So let's unpack that. First of all, we got a white woman living the down low life,
Chilling,
living all the down low,
cake and eating it too.
the down low. Then she's in a position of authority, grooming and recruiting little young suspected adolescent girls that ain't even matured yet,
Mm.
playing with their mind, diddling with their behind. I would try to be funny. Olivia Ortiz,
Oh,
26. Oh, was this a model citizens? Boy, those model citizens, boy. She looked more
tell
like
you.
46. Was taken into
Yeah.
custody Monday and hit with 2 counts of sexual activity with a 17-year-old student at Wilmington Area High School in Newcastle, news reported. It goes on to say her husband, who did freelance work for the
Where
school
was this at? You said?
in the Wilmington Area High School, Newcastle. I
Oh,
forgot.
Pennsylvania. Got you.
Yeah. All right, and then it says her husband that did a little freelance work for the school music department and found incriminating messages on Ortiz's iPad after coming home from a recent trip to from Florida, and told the principal, "I'm calling fish sticks. I'm calling fish sticks, brother. I'm calling fish sticks. They both had a crack at that cat,
Okay, I was about to say. Yeah.
and you ain't gonna tell me nothing else about that." He threw her under the bus to save his own skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they both had a crack at that. What had happened was, is she got mad at him because he was doing a little bit too much of the diddling.
Yeah.
She said, "You don't diddle me like that." And he's like, "Oh well." And so they was probably finna break up or whatever. And it was a preemptive. He didn't really want to do
Right.
it, but he had to hurry up and do it so she ain't get him first.
That's all.
Ortiz of Hermitage was suspended on May 9th, and a warrant was issued for her arrest on Friday. According to the reports, she declined immediately to turn herself in, even sang in a local concert on Sunday before finally surrendering the following day. How y'all know she sang in that concert? Cause y'all didn't go, cause y'all knew where she was and didn't go get her.
Yeah, that's how.
She was a teacher. Y'all, so she sung at a teacher's event, and y'all was like, "Go ahead, let her get her last performance in."
Everybody knew she was gonna be there.
Right. Remarkably, Ortiz's predecessor as a school music director, Jonathan Priano, 37, is facing similar sexual misconduct with student charges. What's up with the touchy-feely music teachers? Man, female. Yeah, man, female. Hey, Mr. Flavin was definitely on the sweet booty side at Franklin, too. He was the music teacher, too. And he was definitely...
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. He allegedly had a affinity for tickling the feet of co-eds and forming inappropriate close relationships with them, according to the reports. His criminal case is pending. Acting on tips from Ortiz's husband, investigators found more than 100 messages between the choir leader and her female student using Spotify chat function. Wow, crafty.
Crafty.
The pair allegedly had a code word in case their illicit diligence was ever discovered. In the interview with the police, the student admitted to going to the teacher's home when the spouse was away and had sex on several occasions. The girl said she returned to Ortiz's house after her husband discovered the relationship to offer teacher comfort. What? Damn, the authorities said that in the interview that the teen and her parents, again on May 5th, after executing the exclusive search warrant, the teen defiantly told them that the pair were still communicating despite the looming charges over ET. The pussy was that good. She done turned y'all daughter out.
Boom, shaka, laka.
It goes on to say that the teen defendant told them that the pair were still communicating. Ortiz is being held in Lawrence County lockup for $150,000 bond. She out for $1,500. Been out.
Right.
Next hearing on May 25th. Priano, hold up, is Priano? Hold on. Well, he obviously is Italian with a name like Priano. Priano, who faces 10 counts. 10 counts of sexual assault.
Because he got feet tickling, and I didn't even know that was a charge for malicious.
No, this
tickling.
is what it was. 10 counts of sexual assault. That ain't no feet tickling. And 2 counts of unlawful contact with minors. That ain't no damn feet tickling either.
That is not.
And had a pretrial set for June. Boy, if y'all go to this school, what school is this real quick? Did they even say?
They did.
They said a Wilmington Area High School, Newcastle. Just a Wilmington Area High School. They don't even want to know what. So they're not even trying to cast disparities on this freaky freak high school that keep hiring all these predators.
Hey, that's because they don't want the predators to find out, but the predators obviously already know. And then all the freaky students that want to try to hump on teachers, they gonna start enrolling, P.
Looking for them. Looking for the chewing. Anyway, that's it. What did we learn here today? That with $150,000 bail, they seems to think that it is okay. It is okay for a female to groom and recruit little Becky's. Even Becky think it's okay too. She went against the whole grain for the teacher.
Straight up. All straight for the white supremacy.
Yeah, that's what follows. Anyway,
and
man.
I bet that's hold on. So do you think it's little Becky or is it Marcella? Is Esmeralda? You think it's Esmeralda?
I think so, son. I think so, because I'm hearing all of this Ortiz and all of this. Yeah, I think
because
it. I
I'm
think it
feeling
is
like they're
Maria.
trotting a little light on her.
Yeah, it's little Maria. Yep, little Maria. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
What's
I'm gonna have
what?
to go with that.
Jessica.
Yeah, it's definitely a Jessica.
Little Jessica. Yeah. We ain't gonna hold you, but I'm emoji fold you, scold you about being on code. Four words that we leave you with, which is always love, peace, blessings, and aloha. And if you haven't signed the petition yet, you need to. I will have Mrs. Kendra Blackwood explain it all. Peace.
Be one to the family. This is Kendra Blackwood of Hot Lava Music TV and the Hot Lava Media Group. And I come to you today with an urgent call to action. And with that being said, this petition is to demand the US government immediately make anti-black racism a public health crisis is now an active campaign at change.org. And after this message, I'm going to need you to go over there and show your support. Right after you smash that like and subscribe if you have not already. Make sure you hit that bell for notifications. It doesn't cost you a thing. Now, this is a petition to demand cash reparations for foundational Black Americans addressing two critical components. So what is anti-Black racism? Anti-Black racism is defined here as policies and practices rooted in American institutions such as government, finance, education, healthcare, and justice that mirror and reinforce economic deprivation, racially targeted laws, beliefs, attitudes, prejudice, stereotyping and/or discrimination toward foundational Black Americans. What is a public health crisis, you ask? Well, a health crisis or public health crisis is a difficult situation or complex health system that affects humans in one or more geographic areas, from a particular locality to encompass the entire planet. Health crises generally have significant impacts on community health, loss of life, and on the economy. And ultimately the solution to the problem, it is imperative that the United States government declare anti-Black racism a public health crisis for foundational Black Americans. In 2020, as a community, Asian Americans experienced only 287 hate crimes nationwide. However, FBA in the same year suffered 2,871 reported hate crimes. As we know, those are just the reported accounts according to the F.B.I. As foundational Black Americans, we know that the number should reach in the billions daily. This resulted in a 94-1 unanimous decision to pass into law an anti-Asian hate crime provision to make Asian a protected class. With anti-Black racism being thousands of times more prevalent and permeating within the fabric of America, we ask that you sign this petition to say we are sick of studies and commissions to study forums and meaningless holidays and nothing burger symbolic gestures. We demand the U.S. government to urgently disperse the first initial reparations cash payment of $20 trillion to the surviving descendants of American chattel slavery. AKA, cut the damn check. And I mean that. Jack. On my ancestors for real for real. I proudly digress. Anyway. Check out the new Slave Patrol documentary. Pull up season on you sucker MCs. Don't forget to join us on Patreon. I got 4 words for you. Go grab a shirt. And love, peace, blessings and Meloa. Be one.
Music TV.